Race relations can be controversial here in the United States. It's often manifested in the form of racial discrimination against African Americans. Some of the recent cases were the deaths of Michael Brown, Eric Garner, and Trayvon Martin. But many people are unfamiliar with the relationship between Africans and African Americans. Filmmaker Perez OWINO recently made a documentary that explored these very issues.
Now in its 22nd year, the New York African Diaspora International Film Festival opened with a particularly topical film, Supremacy, a true story about a white supremacist on the run after killing a black cop.
Can I see your identification, please?
Get out! Just put the gun down. We are living serious moments in this country in which we see that certain individuals take the liberty of killing other people, the liberty of denigrating other people, and this is a film that brings that analysis to the forefront with a lot of imagination and know-how.
The film's director, Deon Taylor, felt similarly.
There's no time more important than right now with what's going on in the world, race-wise, from Ferguson to Trayvon Martin. Anytime you have a movie that deals with race, you have to be aware that there's going to be a lot of race questions.
This was true for Kenyan-born director Perez OWINO, whose documentary, Bound, Africans versus African Americans, deals with questions of race and unexpected cross-cultural tensions.
Americans don't understand the African cultures because we was never taught it.
Yes.
The things we were taught is slavery. Because in schools, we learn his story, which is the European story. We don't learn our story.
This central conversation reveals some surprising prejudices that divide Africans and African Americans.
You don't see a beautiful African woman on TV. All you see is dark, bald head.
Oh, hold on. No. The temerity for you to sit here and say that dark is not associated with beauty? Absolutely not.
For OWINO, it's about getting to the root of such biases and finding common ground.
What I think it is that oppression gets to a point where it ceases to be oppression and it now perpetuates itself as self-oppression. Everyone has a story. Even the people you think are your enemies or your allies, everybody has a story. And it might surprise you what that story is. And you also might be surprised that they don't even know that that's their story and that they're carrying that everywhere they go.
Bound tells several stories, but at the heart, it's a story about bridging gaps.
Humanity is more interconnected than we think we are. So that if you see someone and they look different from you, you might be amazed at how similar you two actually are. And that at the core of all of us, regardless of what race we are, we all want the same thing. We want to belong somewhere and know that that place where we belong, we are loved unconditionally.
OWINO hopes her film helps to empower, enlighten, and connect all people. The tensions explored in Bound seldom get airtime, but the full house at the film's New York premiere speaks volumes to the desire for dialogue. Perez OWINO brings the conversation to the big screen and beyond. Mimi CHIAHEMEN for Telesur, New York.